Hello everyone, it's been a while. Happy New Year. Welcome back to my journey of becoming a professional trumpet player. Winter break happened for me. It's now beginning of the spring semester. Let's see, I wanted to pick up the videos again. I had a lot of traveling and it was just hard to coordinate doing videos, and I was doing summer festival recordings, which I put up on my channel. So if that interests you, you could listen to those. Wanted to get back into these like progress style videos. And so today I wanted to talk about my goals for the year and also some fundamentals that I'm focusing on right now. As far as goals go, last year my big goal was to get into grad school, to I guess have some success in reaching a new level of academic music, and I did that. I got into a grad school and I'm here now, so I'm very happy fulfilling that goal. I think this year I want to begin sort of having some professional success. I'm keeping that pretty open because things don't just get handed to you. Having gigs, having maybe a winning job of some sort, big or small, or having some success in an audition, besides just getting like kicked out of the first round or something like that. Submitted for some competitions, and summer festivals, so maybe hearing back from that might be a success in my mind. But yeah, just wanted to set that out, that I want to have some professional success this year, and I'm going to try my best to do that. With that being said, you got to play well to get a job, no matter what you're doing, what kind of playing, or what kind of job it is involving playing. So why don't I play well? And to help me play well, right now I'm focusing on fluidity in my playing, and what I mean by that is, I've just been looking at these Clark studies that, if you're a trumpet player, you know, and you either love or hate, but still do anyways, and very important. And there's a lot of these studies. What you do is you go through the whole study and you slowly increase the tempo as time goes on until you get it at a pretty good speed or a fast speed, and then you can do the whole study in 10 minutes or so, and then that's only a chunk of your day, of your practice time, and not like half of a day's worth of practice at that point when you get it that fast. Anyways, when you get it up to speed like that, you notice that these studies become, there's a switch that, like doing scales, for example. There's a switch when you start doing scales fast enough, you stop thinking about each note and you start thinking about the line. And that's what I mean by fluidity. So for example, if I do a 2-octave G scale, right? At that speed, you might be thinking about every note. And in that case, I was deliberately. And that's not really what you want as the finished product, right? When you're playing like a big line of music in a gig or orchestra or whatever you're doing, you're not thinking about no, right? You have to add phrasing, you have to add musicality to it, right? Or else no one's gonna care. So we'll play it again and try and think about the fluidity of the line. So there, it felt more fluid. Obviously, I sacrificed some accuracy. I also went faster. Going faster generally helps with fluidity, in my opinion, because when you're going slow and fluid, that's a whole other difficult thing to manage. So just taking it bite-sized pieces, right? So anyways, what I was saying is finding that balance, right, of being fluid but still playing everything correctly. So let me try again. that was a lot closer. So, what are some good fluid activities? This Clark studies, a bunch of them are going to be like this. But just start with the first one, right? And the thing about the first study is you could do each one by one, but the etude sort of shortcuts everything, and it tells you what you need to work on too. So if I do the etude, if I have my metronome set here, it's at a slower tempo. And when I'm doing this, just keeping the dynamics soft and trying to stay fluid, even at the slower tempo, and we'll see what areas I need to work on. Yeah. Okay, so pretty good until the very end. My descending chromatics, I've noticed, are not as fluid as my ascending chromatics, and that was shown right at the very end. I kind of fumbled my way down, played like a few notes twice. I think what's going on was I like played a G as 1 and 3, and then yeah, I didn't adapt the pattern accordingly. So in that case, let's see, what was that? Then I just pick out where that is. Let's like do study 12. Let's see, there's a fluidity issue right there. So now I have to think about the notes. Just trying to get that fluid again, and then I might revisit the etude, see if I can get it down. That's the idea. Yeah, and then, you know, that's just chromatics, right? So there's a billion other studies in here that do different patterns, and they all kind of do that fluidity thing. A lot of them are slurred, and, you know, if you want to work on scales, do 5. If you want to work on, you know, arpeggios, do 7. If you want to work on fingerings, do 4, just stuff like that. But the fluidity there is something I'm trying to focus on. Just not being as choppy. And that's the other thing about fluidity, is sometimes you can't be fluid, but you have to anyways, right? What if you're playing something staccato or very separated? How do you still stay fluid? So if you go to your Arbenz book, which is you know, the other big trumpet book everyone has, and you go to, this was one thing I learned from my professor, if you go to the rhythmic study 19 right here, and you take it extremely slow, like just start at 50 BPM, da 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 da. I mean, the music is pretty straightforward and easy, so when you miss a note or play a wrong partial or play something not as even as the other notes, it stands out, and you get to really focus in on trying to play through these phrases even though they're extremely slow. So let me play this first one. etc. Yeah, and I cracked a note on one of the bars. Just go back and fix it. Right? You can really isolate the problems here. Yeah, just simple stuff, but it really helps. I'm finding it's helping me, and I have to do this consistently too, but it's helping me become more fluid and focusing more on phrasing and playing longer lines better. So something I'm working on right now that I thought would be helpful to share, and hope you're sticking to whatever your New Year's goals are so far. And I'll have more videos soon. Yeah, thanks for watching.